Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this Saturday afternoon, where in the RFDL National Group stage, we are going to face an intense match between Muthoot Football Academy and the Tempo Sports Club. Tempo Sports Club, the Cohen Giants, won the National Football League or I League 5 times. Apart from that, their senior team, they are currently one of the top teams in the I League. Recently, they have gone through a resurgence and also have won the Goa Professional Football League in the recent past. And if you look at their team, most of their players like Salgo Das, he has already scored 2 goals in the entire tournament. And apart from that, they have players like Murphy Sovell. All of them have played so extensively in Goan football that it's quite difficult to separate from each other. On the other hand, Muthoot Football Academy, quite a well-known club in the Keralian football circuit. Many of the top players, they have came up from this team to the top teams like Kerala Blasters and everything. And Muthoot, if you remember the name, they were the first sponsors of the Kerala Blasters FC when they got entry into the Indian Super League. So definitely Muthoot, they have a rich heritage, rich history of investing in football, and now they have started this football academy in order to bring up new talents of football up there in light from Kerala. And most of the players, they are come from their own academy, and that's a very good thing in the style of football, because that's the thing that matters the most in terms of the footballing games. If we look at this Dempo Football Club, they have won against the defending second position team East Bengal FC in recent past, and not only that, the match that was being played between East Bengal and Dempo Sports Club, it was a very good match, and there Dempo has literally thrashed East Bengal FC. And from there, many questions were asked definitely regarding the coaching of Bino Diaz or Chismanswa, who were there at the helm of East Bengal FC. But nevertheless, this Tempo Sports Club, they are completely a new team. And this Tempo Football Club, they have been one of the best teams over the past few years in the Indian football circuit, not only in terms of the Reliance Foundation Development League, but also in terms of I-League, in terms of the other national tournaments. Dempo Sports Club, we all know the performance in this year's I-League. They are just flourishing. They are making goals after goals. They're one of the giant killers in that tournament, having gained their promotion just a few years ago. And definitely from there, they are currently going through a resurgence time.
शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
The valor of the national anthem, it has completely rained all over the pitch. And with Ram Navami coming on the 6th, it's a time when the entire nation they will be celebrating a festival. And today, can Dempo Sports Club give their supporters an early time in the festival? Because today, if they can win this match, they will definitely go at the top of the table, and they can gain a show a competitive race for the spot in the semi-finals. And definitely for that, Dempo and Muthoot Football Academy, both of them, they need to be more cautious in terms of football. While Muthoot Football Academy, they have a very good, excellent youth developmental setup from where many players, they came up. You can see players like Arjun, who is on your screen. Apart from him, Jishnu is there. Quite an interesting decision today, though. Febble, he is not starting. He has scored 2 goals and he's one of the top scorers in this Reliance Foundation Development League. So I don't know why he is not starting. He can come up at the later stages of the game, and you can see the captain unseen, quite experienced customer. On the other hand, Siren, another experienced customer from the Tempo Sports Club, and he was with this team for a pretty long period of time and has played extensively in the Goa Professional Football League, where his performance is truly applauded all across the pitch. And not only that, the Goan football fans, they have truly loved the way he has played down the pitch, and his presence on the pitch is a thing that is neat, that needs to be cherished for. Let us look at the starting lineup quickly. Mohammad Ansil K, the captain, Mohammad Anas, Mohammad Tamim bin Rajan, Harshal Rahman, Abdul Samad PP, Pete KB, Jishnu P, Jobin Joseph, Nasif Rahman, and Arjun MM starting for the team. On the reserve bench, they have Abdul K, who can come up at the later stages of the game and can change. Also, yes, Salunke, he is present for the Muthoot Football Academy. He's a very good player. We have seen him play in the Kerala Premier League. On the other hand, Tempo Sports Club, they're being coached by Remus de Mayo Gomez and Sirene, the captain. Mike Hilario, Arnold Oliveira, Rahul Rodriguez, Pratik Naik, Mon Vigas, Belanco Rodriguez, Sergio Das, Stanis Tothang. Stanis Tothang, he is one of the fastest scorers in this entire Reliance Foundation Development League. Murphy Fernandez, Sobel Furtado. In the reserve bench, there are players like Calvin Coelho and Ariane Paul who can come up at the later stages of the game definitely and can change the way the game is being played out. So both of these teams, they're quite star-studded for a match like this, and we will be hoping to see an exciting game of football that will unfold here on the pitch. And I'm your commentator, Shopnomai Chakraborty. Will be bringing you the live actions here from the match. This Reliance Foundation Development League, it was started back along with ISIL in order to bring up to the light some of the best talents of football up to the light. And from their many top players, they came up. In fact, the rise of the players like Leeson Colasso and all others, they started from this Reliance Foundation Development League. The most successful product of this Reliance Foundation Development League is PV Vishnu, who is currently flying his fate for the senior team of the East Bengal FC and already has played the match for the Indian under 23 team. The referee for today is Anil Prabhakar Desai, assistant referee Rajesh Kumar Kannogia, and Atul Sudha More. For the officials, Tahir Prakash Bosekar. Match commissioner for today will be Amjad Abdul, and Tapan Sasti Ghosh will be the referee assessor. And here we go with the match. With Dempo Sports Club attacking from the right to the left of your screen in blue jerseys, while Muthoot Football Academy, they will be attacking in the reverse direction. Until the captain of the side, quite experienced customer, quite a talented player, but Salkeo dies there with a perfect nip, but couldn't keep it long. And now Muthoot Football Academy, they have got back the possession. And that was a very rustic clearance of the defense, and the ball went out of the play for a throw. You can see Tempo Sports Club player Salkeo Diaz, one of the best players of the side, already has scored 2 goals, looking for his third one. They're at the left flank, but isn't getting enough space. Arjun tried to play it front. Stennis, he was present there. Stennis Tothang. He's the man on whom the entire Muthoot Football Academy defense they need to keep an eye on because he can cause threat anytime down there over the defense. And that is the reason why the entire team they need to be more cautious with him. Anas, the goalkeeper, he's giving all sorts of responsibilities there under the bar. In the meantime, Muthoot Football Academy, they are on attack. Attack there from the left flank. This can be a chance, but unfortunately, he couldn't keep it for long. It was Rahul who was present there and he cleared away the ball to safety. Throwing there in favor of the Muthoot Football Academy. Muthoot Football Academy, they need to do better. That's the ball being shriveled in. Couldn't keep it for long, and that was being stopped there by the referee. We have just started there with the game, and already Tempo Sports Club, they're showing why they're one of the favorites to gain their place into the playoffs of the tournament. In the meantime, we are seeing Tempo Sports Club, they're coming on the attack. It's Tennis Tothang, let the ball inside for Siren. Siren is the captain of the side, quite experienced customer. That's a long ball being played forward. The target was definitely Swabble, who is playing up front there, though he is mainly attacking medio, who used to play in Goan Football League in that position, but today he is being entrusted with the responsibility to play as the number 9 for the side. In the meantime, attack there from the left. It's Arjun there on the ball. Arjun, he was trying to play the ball in, couldn't find the right man at the right place, and that ball went out there for a goal kick. Goalkeeper Myrek played several matches there in the Goan Professional Football League. And Goan Professional Football League, if you look at that tournament, it's one of the best tournaments that is being hosted all across India, apart from Kerala Premier League and the Calcutta Football League. And yeah, what a performance it was from this young lad from Goa who has played so well that he has sometimes challenged the main goalkeeper spot. Let's hope that his pink of form continues here on the pitch. Attack here from the right. We are seeing Dempo Sports Club. That's a ball being played in. And that went out there. Couldn't keep it for long. Goalkeeper Nas. Until the captain of the side made a very loose clearance down there. And that ball there again is back with Rahul. Rahul there played the ball forward. Attack there from Dempo to the center. Dempo there trying to keep over the ball. Just look at the number of passes Dempo players are playing at the middle of the park. This is what is helping them in keeping a control over the ball. Siren with a forward loop. Couldn't find the number 9 inside the box. Back there with Anas. Back with the player Ansil. Ansil plays it for Naseef. Naseef there with the forward ball. And again now, Muthoot Football Academy coming on the counter. Attack there from the right. It's a beat on the ball, a bit turning and twisting. A beat still controlling it. A beat looking for options. Finds one in the center. But couldn't keep it for long. It was Herschel who was present there. That was a ball being floated in. Collected well by the keeper Myrick. Muthoot Football Academy. They're making the venomous bite again and again on the goal. But it's not getting enough space. And now it's another counter from the Dempo Sports Club. Swavel they are taking over the ball. That's the ball being played in. But good clearance by the captain. Captain playing a captain's role at the back. It was Ansel who showed his experience and let the ball go out of the play for a corner. Muthoot Football Academy, they are leaving dangerously. They know the danger that is associated with those attacks from the flank, especially when players like Steny Stothang, he is present there at the left. And they are combining quite well, and this is a very good thing in the play of Dempo. Arnold there with the corner. Arnold there floats the ball in. Got heated out, still chances there. Back with Arnold. Arnold there, holding over the ball. That's another ball being floated in. Couldn't keep it properly. That's again being cleared out at the last moment. And still the Dempo team, they're keeping over the ball. And now, again another counter getting initiated off the center. It's Herschel. Herschel there switches the play to the left. Abin. The team from the God's own country, struggling to keep over with the play. Another through ball being played forward. But we're back with the keeper Nas. Naseef. Naseef on the ball. Myrick. Myrick there looking for options. Plays the ball long this time. Couldn't keep it properly. Dempo Sports Club, their fans are waiting for an early gift of Ram Navami today. And let us hope that within this time of Navratri, Dempo Sports Club can give the fans something to cheer up for. Arjun. Arjun. He's trying to keep over the attack. Wasn't successful in the case. And now Vilanco. Vilanco there snips it in. Couldn't find the right man at the right place. Asmon. Dempo Sports Club playing short passes. They're playing near the center of the pitch. Rahul. Get the ball back again. Back There again with Siren. Siren there plays the ball long. Headed out at the last moment. Already 8 minutes up in the game. None of these teams, they have got a very clear-cut chance in the match. But no sooner than later, we can see some goals being flourishing in today's match especially. Asman fighting for the ball, got robbed of the possession. And the Muthoot Football Academy, you can see the players quite charming, quite determined in order to gain the win from this match. It's a battle of the nerves. Jobin. Again, another missed pass, wins another attacking opportunity, another ball being played at the back of the defense. Goalkeeper Nas came out of his line at the right time, collected it quite comfortably down the center. That's again played out of the play. Rahul. Rahul on the ball. Rahul still controlling it. That's again up there and there. Goalkeeper collected it again, Marek. Saran. Marek. Marek there, holding over the ball. That's a long ball being played forward. Another attack from the left. It's Alkio Diaz. He's the constant threat from the left flank. Again, lost the ball. Harshal. Let the ball there. Jishnu. Played out of the game for a throw. Siren. Rahul. Back with Siren. Marek. Just look at the number of passes this team is playing. This is what is causing the game quite well. Rahul. Rahul there on the ball. Plays it again for Marek. Siren. Siren there, holding over it. Responding switch, Pratik Naik. Another long ball forward, attack there from the right. Battle for the ball going on there. And it's been back there. It's a mud. Up there in the air. Dennis Tothang. Dempo Sports Club. Then on the ball. Just look at the number of passes. Another ball being shriveled in at the back. And that's being collected by the keeper at the end. Harshal. Harshal there. Fighting over the ball. Couldn't keep it for long. Oh, that's tempers flaring out on the pitch. These things are quite common in a game of football like this because here it's the game of passion, it's the game of determination, it's the game where everything flourishes out. Dempo Sports Club keeping over the ball well, but unfortunately not getting enough space in between the defense. Actually, if you look at the lineup of Muthoot Football Academy, they have lined themselves up in a 5-4-1 formation, and there is a defensive screen that they're using. So they're becoming 6 defenders whenever any Dempo team is launching any attack. And at that point of time, it's becoming difficult actually for the Dempo side in order to find any space. In the meantime, attack there from the left. Can he keep the ball in? Can Salkio Diaz? He was 2 away. Jishnu. Get the ball down the line. Naseef. Samat. And back there with Jishnu. Abin. Abin there on the ball. Abin. Again, that's being robbed off. Dempo Sports Club, you can see the players. They're constantly shivering, chopping and churning out their chances in the middle. Stennis Tothang. Stennis Tothang. Let it back for Asmon. Asmon Vegas, another young talent from Dempo side. Played several matches in the Goa Professional Football League. Another opportunity down the line, Asmon Vegas. Let it to the right again. Yes, they are keeping over the ball. Muthoot Football Academy, they are present at the right position. And now the possession is back with them. Arjun. Arjun there. Arjun cramps the in. Nasif. Until the captain of the side. The most experienced one also. Led several matches in the Kerala Premier League. Also has the experience of playing in the KSL. Nasif. Nasif. Against Sidon. Simon Abulbak. Another regular customer from the Goa Professional League side of this Dempo SC team. And most of these players whom you are seeing playing in the RFDL, they all played together in the Goa Professional League as well, for which it's so intense, so cool and composed way of playing in their style of play. In the meantime, another attack there from the right. Dempo Sports Club coming up on the attack. Couldn't keep it for long. That's intense back there. Tamim plays it long. Back with the keeper. Sidon Al Bubak. Rahul. Rahul on the ball. First quarter gone. Still the game is scoreless. Dempo Sports Club, they are throwing all their cards in to gain a goal, but unfortunately not getting enough space, and this is the problem with their team. Oh, that was a very poor touch. Could have been dangerous offside on a Bubak. He should be more and more cautious while he's dealing with balls like this, because otherwise one mistake from him at the back of the defense can cost them for the game. And Muthoot Football Academy, they're very good, well compromised, well organized team. And if you look at their side, most of the players they have played in the KPL in recent times, for which and KPL is quite a competitive league, we all know. So from there, it becomes quite difficult actually for the entire side to play properly. Throw in for the Muthoot Football Academy team. It's 4 p.m. in the evening, and the sun is basking at the top of its temperature. Throw in favor. Rather than it's a free kick for the Muthoot Football Academy side. Being there, he will take the free kick. Two men were being constructed. Being on the ball. I mean, getting ready over it. He plays the ball in. Header comes in. And that's the goal number one being scored for Muthoot Football Academy. It was a perfect delivery inside the 6-yard box. And it was a perfect technique that was being employed there by Ansel that gave Muthoot Football Academy the first goal in the game. The scoreline now stands. It's Muthoot Football Academy 1, Dempo Sports Club 0. Dempo Sports Club now definitely they need to regroup themselves. They need to make a stronger comeback. Only passion will work there, nothing else. There's a ball being played back. Again, Dempo, they are coming on action. That's a long ball being played towards the left flank. Attack there from the left. And the touch on the ball was too heavy. He was let down by his first touch. Anas there with the free kick. Anas there plays the ball long. That's again being headed out. A beat. They're just keeping over it. That's a ball being played in again. That header could have gone in. That's ball being back there with Siren Al Bubak. Plays it down there for Rahul. Pratik. Back there with Myrick. He's already been beaten for once. And now again another attack from the Dempo Sports Club side. Dempo there. Excellent clearance by Unseal, the goal scorer. If we look at the past few seconds, it's Muthoot Football Academy who are slowly trying to gain control over the entire game. This is the reason why they're ahead. Coming with the throw. Another young lad from the land of Kerala. Kerala, the land that is famous for the Ayappa temple. The land that is famous for the Padmanabhan temple. And for the right reason, it's being called the God's own country. Again, another attack from the left, Muthoot Football Academy. But they couldn't keep it for long. It was Herschel who was making the run there from the left. Unfortunately, he couldn't do it for long. Another corner. Abin there on the ball. Abin with the corner. That's a ball being floated and header comes in again. But good clearance at the end. Still Abin there. Controlling. Dusking over the defenders. Let the ball back there. Abin. That's another forward ball. But for whom it was too heavy touch of him. That went way there. And that header was blown out of the pitch for a throw. You can see Stennis Tothang, young boy from the land of Manipur. What a player he is. Siren Abubak. Siren there with a long ball forward. But before that, referee had his flag up. He was let down by the offside rules. Anas. Tamim. That's a long ball again being played. Throw in. Tamim there with the throw. Another header into the game. That's again another attack of the left. This can be another chance. Player there penetrating in. That's again saved off the goal line. Still chances there. But finally, Pratik Naik he somehow manages to keep the ball out of that danger zone. Another corner to the game. That's the ball being whipped in. A defty header clears it away. Tamim let it there for Bean. A Bean there. He was fighting for the ball there with Murphy. Murphy there. Attacking player down there to do all the defensive duties. Rahul. Siren Al-Bubak. Siren. Siren there holding over it. Let it forward. And that ball is back there again with Siren. Siren Al-Bubak. Rahul. Another counter. Down the right. Murphy. Murphy plays it forward. Another attack off the right flank. It's Swabble. Swabble Martins. He couldn't keep it for long. Gifted the possession at the end. Another counter off the right flank again. This can be another chance. He plays the ball back. Shot comes in again. Locked off the defense. Swabble. Scrappy football at the center. Looks like the players who are playing there have no aim, no determination. Dempo Sports Club, they have become so much casual. It's looking quite dull and dusky. Jishnu. Jishnu, they are holding over it. Jishnu, let the ball forward. Again, it's being headed out at the last occasion. Throw in. Another forward ball being played out. This can be another chance. But he constantly beat. They are being the danger in the front. Back there. Dempo Sports Club. They have a golden opportunity to go on a counter. Missed it completely. Due to a foul there. By Samat. Samat there absolutely donning the midfield with his physical presence. This is the reason why he is being preferred so much by the coach of this Muthoot Football Academy side. Kerala, they have a very good football culture from the times of I Am Vijayan to the recent times players like PV Vishnu, Sahal Abdul Samad and other players who have came up from this land of Kerala to don the national football. In the meantime, Dempo Sports Club Goa also have a very rich football history, and in this Kerala Goa derby, they are looking determined to show it up. Floated ball was cleared away too easily by the defenders, but it will be intercepted at the back by Rahul, who will shield it and let it go away. Marek. Stanis Tothang. Back there with Rahul. Rahul on the ball. Siren. Rahul to Siren. Siren plays it back for Rahul. The entire team, they're playing cross-bridge passes in order to give proper delivery in. That's another forward ball. Headed out at the last moment. And now Stanis Tothang. They are constantly pressing for the ball. Was involved in a physical scuffle with Herschel, and now it's the time for a drinks break. At the drinks break, if you look at the score
1
line,
2 3 check.
it's
1
Muthoot
2
Football
1
Academy
1
1,
check. 1 2.
Dempo Sports Club 0. And definitely, it's the time when the coaches they will be trying to recruit their team, will give some crucial advice to the team's players in order to increase the quality of the play, especially the Dempo coach. He needs to strategize some new strategies, otherwise the match will be completely into the pockets of this Muthoot Football Academy team. And if you look at this RFDL group stages, the difference between each and every team, it's very nominal. And that's the thing that is mattering here the most. Dempo also, there are players like Stanis Totang, Siren Albubak, Salkio Tires who can come up at the later stages of the game and can change it. But definitely they also have enough options present in the bench. On the other hand, Muthoot Football Academy, they just need to hold over the lead that they have got so early in the game. And from here, just a moment, and they will be up there for the next stage of this Reliance Foundation Developmental League. And the success of this tournament is that you can see players like Febel K, Harshal Jeshnu Abid, Stanis Arnold Asmon Valanko who are coming on to prominence while playing this tournament. And slowly but steadily they will get themselves introduced in the ISL and I-League sides, and from there definitely they can do that magic that is required in order to play in the national team. India in recent times, they are in a very badly in need of a proper number 9, and reserve team tournaments like Reliance Foundation Developmental League can definitely contribute to that cause. In the meantime, we're back here after the drinks break, and that's the first mistake in the game. Valanko, he took a long range sniff. Still chances there. There is a soft appeal for a penalty. Referee was too closer to the spot, and he directly points towards the spot. The game that was so eventful is made more eventful by that penalty decision by the referee. We will definitely look what exactly happened there inside the box. It was a completely an unnecessary foul that was being committed on the Dempo player because he was already at a very acute angle. From there, it would have been very difficult to keep the ball on target. But unfortunately, he couldn't do it properly. And now Siren Abubak, he's getting ready over the ball down there. It will be a golden opportunity for the Dempo Sports Club side in order to make it 1-1 in their favor. And once Dempo Sports Club, they will make it 1-1. Then they will jump off with all their rigs off, and that's a goal for Dempo. The score is again leveled, and it's Muthoot Football Academy 1, Dempo Sports Club 1, and it was Siren Albubak who scored the goal in favor of Dempo. Just look at that. A perfect, cool and composed finish with his right foot. Finished off at the back of the net. That's a confirmation of the goal scorer. It's Siren Albubak who scored the goal for the side. Now unseen. The goal scorer. Interestingly, in today's match, both the goals, they came from a defender. Ansel is the defender of this Muthoot Football Academy side, while Siren Albubak, he's the central defender for the Dempo Sports Club side. So definitely, it's all a defender's game. And interestingly, that foul was even committed by Mohammad Ansel K, who had given Muthoot Football Academy the lead in the game. So quite eventful first half. And Ansel can be hero as well as the villain in this very first half game. He could have done better. There was no need. He was in a rush. And this is what experience teaches you. You are playing for the reserves team, and that is why so much number of plays in the reserve team game is necessary. In the meantime, that's a through ball being pedaled forward. This can be another chance. Shot came in again. It was Swavel who took over that nip. Good save by the keeper, though it was a first post to first post shot. But still, such reflex saves need a lot of commitment of a keeper. And that was done exactly by Anas. Anas today, he had been very cool and composed till now. And definitely we will be having a look of how he plays in the future stages of the game. In the meantime, that's the ball being floated in. Now the ball back there to the center. That's the ball being back there with Naseef. Naseef there switches the game to the left. Abin couldn't keep it for long. And now another counter. Arnold there plays it through between the defense. It was back there with the keeper. Last 10 minutes left here in the first half. Definitely few moments will be added as additional moment to compensate the injury time losses. Throw in. Another attack off the left, Arjun, who couldn't keep it for long. Just look at the number of passes that this team is playing, and now it's a counter of the Dempo side. Salkiu Tyres. He has now switched himself to that right flank as he's not getting enough space off the left, and in the meantime, attack there of the Dempo team. Oh, that's a very good show of perseverance by the Dempo attacker. Velanco there tries to play the minus in. Naseef there had a crucial foot in to give it away for a corner. Another corner into the game. And it's Dempo Sports Club who will be taking it. Dempo Sports Club, they are hunting for that second goal. And the way in which they're playing, anytime they can get it. And that's not a good sign. Naseef, he is being throttled off the pitch by the physio. He's quite an important part of the side, playing regularly in the Kerala Premier League. Murphy there throttles the ball in. Find the right man at the right place, and now it's again back with Rahul. Rahul there sniffs it in. Cleared out from the heart of the defense. And referee there stops the game. That's again back there with the center. Again, you can see Swavel there turning and twisting. Swavel still controlling it. Swavel, oh, that's a brilliant footwork. Keep the ball till the end. Oh, misfooting down there. Dempo Sports Club, they're on the attack. Asmon Vigas played the ball to the right. It's back there with Salkiu Tias. Salkiu, who could have done better, at least on this occasion. That's back there with Ansil. Ansil? That's up there in the air. Very poor header from Stennis Totang. Stennis Totang, quite a speedy player actually off the left. In fact, I have seen some of his goals. He takes a nip through the left flank, and then his sudden branch of acceleration always causes trouble for the opposition defense. And this is the reason why he's so dangerous for the opposition. In the meantime, you can see Dempo team. They're playing short passes, trying to come on the attack. They are heavily looking for that second goal before going into the locker room, because a 1 goal lead in the halftime will give them a psychological advantage in this warfare. And that will help them a lot. In the meantime, free kick there in favor of the Dempo Sports Club side. Back there with the keeper. Sadden Al-Bubak. Sadden plays the ball long. Back there, Asmon Vigas. Dempo Sports Club forward ball down there. Sergio Diaz. 2 goals to his name in the competition. An attack from the right. Again, that was too heavy a touch to comprehend to. Free kick there. Muthoot Football Academy. They are also looking for that second goal in the game, because it's a matter of the Goa Kerala football derby. The two football hubs of India that are facing off against each other. Naseef there, he was trying to go over with the ball. Wasn't successful in the case. Throw in. And now the ball being played forward. That's again played up by Siren Al-Bubak, the captain of the side. Another forward ball, another attack off the left. Keeping over the ball, couldn't keep it till the end. Myrick, the goalkeeper of Dempo team, already got himself rattled for once. And now Dempo side, they are coming up on the attack. That's a forward ball again. Sergio Diaz with the shot. Pardon Vilanco, he was present. His shot landed straight onto the hands of the keeper. It was perhaps the easiest saves of the game for the keeper, Anas. One blue jersey player lying on the pitch. The Blue Eagles, they are constantly sniffing and scuffing for that second goal. Now the ball being played in, another shot. Finished off into the hands of the keeper. Myrick. He's getting ready with the goal kick. No, that was a long ball there for Sergio Diaz, who couldn't keep it for long. Another quite experienced customer of the side. Plays regularly for the Dempo's SC side in the Goa Professional Football League. He is also knocking the doors of the Santosh Trophy side, the Goan team. Stanis Dothang played it back there for Siren Al-Bubak. Rahul. Forward ball down the line, plays back. Again, it's Stennis Totung plays it long. This can be the chance. He has pace. Couldn't do it properly till the end. Stennis Totung receiving some amount of treatment. You can see Rimmel, the coach of Dempo Sports Club side. He's ever present there, quite animated, and Arnold sniffs it in. Headed out, still chances there. He was trying to play a lovely cutter. Wasn't successful. Now Arjun plays the ball back. Abin plays it for Jishnu. Muthoot Football Academy on the counter. Muthoot Football Academy still controlling it. Back there with the Dempo FC players. Dempo Sports Club, the side that gave rise to Randy Martins in Indian football. The side that was the home to some of the Indian football legends like Samin Naik, Climax Lawrence, Clifford Miranda. The team that gave rise to young talents like Joachim Branches. They are going through a resurgence process up here in Indian football, and as soon as Dempo will come back, it will be better for the development of the Indian football, because most of the heritage clubs that Indian football had, most of them had gone in vain, because we have seen the slow die down of Mahindra United. We have seen the dying down of Pune FC. That was once the home of JJ Lalfeklua, Sunil Chetri, and the other players. We have seen the dying down of teams that had been successful in recent past. Even we had seen the dying down of a team named Atletico de Kolkata that merged their entity up there with Mohun Bagan. That was a good ball in. And good clearance at the end. 3 minutes of added time added on to the board. Indian football already it is facing with lots and lots of problems, especially Football Federation that is riddled with sponsorship issues and all that. But in that, we are seeing a glimmer of a hope in the form of Reliance Foundation Development League and the Indian Super League. That's a ball being floated in. Game cleared out at the last moment, and now Muthoot Football Academy, they will be looking for a counter. Going to get it through. Back there with Stennis Totung. Stennis switches the game to the right. Salgio Diaz. Salgio turning and sniffing. Salgio Diaz. Another attack off the right. That's again scuffed off the middle. Swavel. Another opportunity. For the Dempo Sports Club side, you can see Arnold, who will be getting ready with that free kick. Last minute game of the first half going on round here on the pitch. It's Arnold who will take the free kick throughout the center. Quite experienced customer. Arnold there sniffles it in again. Headed out by the defensive loop. There's another ball being played up. Stennis Toteng fighting there for the ball. Lost the ball in the traffic. And that's the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, the scoreline stands. It's Muthoot Football Academy 1, Dempo Sports Club 1. And definitely, in this first half, it had been quite an eventful first half, with both the teams getting one goal to their name. It was Ansil who gave Muthoot Football Academy the lead in the very early moments of the game. But we have seen the resurgence, the comeback of the Dempo Sports Club from a penalty, from where the captain Siren Al-Bubak, he scored to give the team one goal and make it 1-1 and to balance the levels. So definitely this match, another half is left here, and now we will straightly go to the highlights of the first half. Coming back with the highlights. This was how the game was started. Both the teams, they were on a high when they started the game, and the match started with the hymn of national anthem that was being composed by Rabindranath Tagore, skipping and scuffing across the pitch. And then this was some of the early chances that the teams got. It was a very good ball that was being played in. They couldn't do it for long. That was a long ball that was being played. It was another good opportunity from where we have seen Muthoot Football Academy getting the first goal. It was a perfect header. He was as cool as a cucumber when he made that finish. But then Dempo SC, they launched their pad on the accelerator and started attacking like anything. This was a very good chance for in front of Muthoot Football Academy, from where Muthoot Football Academy could have scored a goal. But good luck for the Dempo Sports Club team that nothing happened down there. And then suddenly there was an opening of the lockets with both the sides coming up on incessant attacks. This was a through ball that was being met that almost converted itself in a shot that was saved by the keeper. And this was a penalty from West Side on Al-Bubak. He scored the goal. And after that, slowly but steadily, Dempo took control over the key moments of the match. But still, the game was too much deviated from any clear-cut chances. If you look at the stats, it's Dempo who had the lion's share of ball possession, 52%. Shots on target 4-6, chances 5-9. So quite a huge number of chances was gifted to Dempo Sports Club. Tackles 6-8, corners 3-5, and Dempo Sports Club, they caught once in an offside trap. So this is the story of the first half. At the end of the first half, the scoreline stands is Muthoot Football Academy 1, Dempo Sports Club 1. Stay tuned, coming back with live actions of the second half.
And this is the level of experience. In other words, here it's local football, going up to Ivy to ISL. The graph goes like that, but it's exponent from it. It's quite low all the way along, and that's exactly the same number. Yeah? So it's not really until you get along to the Championship or the Premier League that suddenly it goes like that. But that's the same in any. If you're a junior doctor, go along here, suddenly as you get more expensive, go up. But suddenly, if you become a consultant or a brain surgeon, it will go like that. So, and it's like that in any profession. So an airline pilot who's flying out people from Mumbai to Delhi, them flying 770, from Mumbai to London Heathrow or from Mumbai to New York, suddenly you'll be double the cost of your money.
പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് ബോൾ എടുത്താൽ തിരിഞ്ഞ് അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകരുത്. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ടച്ചില്ല, കൺട്രോളില്ല, ബോൾ ശരീരത്തിന് കൺട്രോളില്ല, എല്ലാം ഉള്ളത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അവിടെയാണ്. അപ്പൊ എന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ ബോളിന് ഉള്ളിലാണ് കിടക്കുന്ന ബോൾ. എന്താ കാര്യമുള്ളത് പറയും. കളിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് ബോളിൽ കൂടെയാണത്. ഇവിടെ കൺട്രോൾ ചെയ്യാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പറ്റിയില്ലാണെങ്കിൽ ഇട്ടുകൊടുക്കാൻ ബോഡി ഇത്ര വലിയ ശരീരമല്ല നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇട്ടുകൊടുക്കാൻ അവിടെ ബോഡി അതിന് പകരം എടുത്തിട്ട് അവിടെ കൊണ്ടിട്ട് അടിച്ചു കൊടുത്തു. എന്തുണ്ടായത്? ഫുൾ ഓർഗനൈസേഷനാ പോകുന്നത്. നമ്മളെ കാലിലുള്ള ബോൾ കളഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് തിരിഞ്ഞോടുന്നത്. അല്ല പിന്നെ അല്ല നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി നിങ്ങളുണ്ടല്ലോ ഇവർക്കെന്താ വാങ്ങിച്ചു കൊടുക്കും. അത്രയും വേസ്റ്റാ പോകുന്നത്. കഴുതാണ് അത്രയും വേസ്റ്റ്. ഇവരിങ്ങോട്ടാ ടീം പോകുന്നത്. കഴുതാണ് പറയുന്ന വേസ്റ്റ് വാരിക്കോരി വാരിക്കോരി വാരിക്കോരി. ഇന്നൊന്നാ വീണ്ടും ചെയ്തോ വീണ്ടും ചെയ്തോ. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പേടിയാണോ കയറി പോരുന്നത്? എത്ര പ്രാവശ്യം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് നാസ്മേ ലെഫ്റ്റോട്ട് ഇടായിരുന്നു. ഈ ലാസ്റ്റ് ലെഫ്റ്റാ എവിടെ അടി കൊണ്ട് ലെഫ്റ്റിനല്ലേ ശമ്പളം വന്നിട്ട് കേൾക്കണ്ടേ? കഴിഞ്ഞ കളി കളഞ്ഞു ഇല്ലേ? ഡൽഹിയിലൊന്നും കളഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ലേ? തോന്നിയാസം കാണിക്കാൻ ലെഫ്റ്റോട്ട് അല്ല ടാക്കിൾ 100 വട്ടം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. KCB എങ്ങനെ തോറ്റേ? എങ്ങനെ തോറ്റേ? You have work on the correction bastard. കറക്ഷൻ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യില്ല. എപ്പോഴും കാലി ചീട്ടക്കാലി നിങ്ങൾ അങ്ങനെ ചീട്ടക്കാലി ഇവരുടെ സമയത്തല്ല ഒരുപാട് ലീഡ് മതിയായിരുന്നു കളി ജയിക്കാൻ. അത്രയും താഴെ പോയ ടീമിനാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ലൈഫ് കൊടുത്തത്. ലൈഫ് സെക്കൻഡ് റൗണ്ട് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് ഈ ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ സെക്കൻഡ് റൗണ്ട് ഈസി ആയിട്ട് കയറി പോരായിരുന്നു. എന്തിനാണ് ഡബിളെ പോയത് ജോബി? എന്തിനാണ് 15-20 യാർഡിന്റെ പുറത്താ ബോൾ വന്നത്. അടിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം ഈ ഡി ബോക്സിൽ നിന്നാണ് അവൻ ഓടിച്ചത്. ആ ബോൾ വരേണ്ട ആവശ്യമുണ്ടോ? Watching man, somebody is watching you. നിങ്ങളെ പെർഫോമൻസ് വാച്ച് ചെയ്ത് കയറി പോകാനുള്ളത്. ഇന്നവരെ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് ഈ സീസൺ ഒരു കളിയിലാണൊക്കെ എല്ലാ കളിയിലും ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഗോളുകൾ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് സ്ട്രഗിൾ ചെയ്യാൻ ടീം. ഇതിന്റെ മുകളിലാണ് ഡെക്കൗട്ട് ഫുട്ബോൾ അത്ര ഈസി അല്ല. ഒരാളും വിചാരിക്കില്ല ഈസിയായി കളിച്ചു പോകാന്നുള്ളത്. എസ്പെഷ്യലി കേരള പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് നോട്ട് പ്രിപ്പയർഡ് ഫോർ എനി മാച്ച്. ഒരു മാച്ചിന് ഒരു കറക്ഷനും ആരും റെഡിയല്ല. ഒരു കറക്ഷനും ആരും റെഡിയല്ല. കറക്ഷനും റെഡിയാണ്. റെഡി ടു വർക്ക് ഇത് ഇല്ല. വിജയ് എത്ര പ്രാവശ്യം വിജയ് പറയുന്നത്? ഏതെങ്കിലും കോർണർ അല്ലേ എന്തിനാ നമുക്ക് അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് ഉള്ളത്? കോർണർ കിട്ടിയാലല്ലേ അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ്. സിമ്പിൾ പാസ് ചേഞ്ച് ഇല്ല എന്നുള്ള ഒറ്റ അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് ഈ പ്രാവശ്യം. ചേഞ്ചസ് ഇല്ല, പ്ലേയേഴ്സിന് ചേഞ്ച് ഇല്ല. ഒരാൾ കയറിയ വീണ്ടും ഞാൻ തന്നെയാണ് അടുത്ത കളിക്ക് ഞാൻ തന്നെയല്ല.
Welcome back to the second half action. The first half ended in a drab 1-1 affair with Muthoot Football Academy getting the lead early in the game. And then it was a comeback throttle from the Dempo Sports Club side. And now in the second half, it's the 45 minutes that is up there for the grabs. And I'm your commentator, Shopnomai Chakraborty. We'll be bringing you the live actions here from the second half as well. If you look at these players, they're quite well adept in playing such a high voltage match like this. And this is the reason why both of the sides, they will be looking to lock their horns for. On one hand, we have the young team from the Muthoot Football Academy who has played so well over the entire tournament. Today also, what a performance from this team. They have got the early lead, but unfortunately, Dempo Sports Club, they made a comeback. And definitely today's match, it will bring to light lots and lots of things. You can see the players, Abin, Ansel, Harshal, Jishnu, all of them, they are ready for a comeback down here. And it looks like a substitution is here on the cards. Muthoot, they're introducing a new player, Harshal. He's being brought out of the pitch. And in his place, another young talent. It's jersey number 19, Alfazi, who is being brought on. Alfazi, quite experienced customer. Normally plays as a perfect number 9. We have seen him scoring lots and lots of goals there in the Kerala Premier League. And here we go with the match, with Muthoot Football Academy attacking from the right to the left of your screen in yellow jerseys. While Dempo Sports Club, they will be attacking in the reverse direction. In the meantime, Salgio Diaz, he came out there to sniff over the ball. Wasn't successful in the case. Throw in favor of Dempo's Dennis Tothang with the throw. That's again headed out at the last moment. Another attack through the center. That's again back with Sadan Al-Bubak. Velanco fled it square. Again, we are seeing Muthoot Football Academy. The ball is back there with Jishnu. Jishnu on the ball. Jishnu plays it forward. Square pass. That's again up there and there. Another attack of the center. This can be another chance. Again with the keeper. Rahul plays it forward for Murphy. Murphy there. Got riddled out. Back there with the keeper. Now the forward ball. That was completely wasted. Tamim, he was present. Sadan getting ready with the free kick. He's a very good, well adept free kick taker. We have seen him taking some beautiful free kicks in the professional league. That's the ball being floated in. Got collected at the last moment. The ball is back there with the captain, Sadan. Sadan Al-Bubak. He's holding over the ball. But this time, oh, that was already out there of the game. And now another counter of the left. A beat on the ball. A beat. Couldn't keep it properly. That comes off Arnold. And it will be a throw in favor of the Muthoot Football Academy side. You can see some of the foreign nationals, they're also watching the game. That's a ball being played in. Again, it's being cleared out at the last moment. Tamim played the ball forward for a beat. Pardon, Arjun is there. Arjun there, shrivels it in. This can be a chance. It was completely off nowhere. Muthoot Football Academy, they got the second goal in the game. The scoreline now stands. It's Muthoot Football Academy 2. Dempo Sports Club 1. Just look at that. It was a perfect sniffer. From where recently the substituted man, Alfasike, he scored the goal like a perfect fox in the box. And that has given the lead again to Muthoot Football Academy. And now Dempo have a mountain to climb. They have done it once. Can they do it again? Dempo. You can see the players. Valanco, another young talent from the land of Goa. In the meantime, another attack off the left. He was standing there, caught himself off in the offside trap. That's back there with Rahul. Rahul on the ball. Plays it long this time. Again, header came in. Can constantly see Swavel there, playing the role of the number 9. Though in Goa Professional League, we are quite habituated seeing him as the attacking midfielder.
My wife is back in the UK. So I see her about every 6 weeks. So she's been out here for like 17 days and then I'm back on Thursday. And then I'll go back to
Again, that's the ball being played back. Dempo Sports Club. They're looking quite determined to do something out here. That's another forward ball being played up. Another through ball. It's Swavel on ball. Swavel turning and twisting. Swavel still controlling it. That's a back pass into the game. Back with the captain, Siren Al Bubak. Siren. He tried to play it forward for Naseef. And now counter from Arjun. Arjun plays it forward. Another attack off the right. A beat, they are taking the stride. But again, it was Rahul who was present there. Cleared away the ball to safety. Double substitution on the cards for the Dempo Sports Club team. Two quite interesting substitutions actually. We are seeing Mevin Sean Diaz and Shreyans Gajanan Naik being brought on. Two familiar faces in the Goa Professional League. They are being introduced. At the current moment, Mevin Sean Diaz already has scored some wondrous goals there in the Goa Pro League, and now he is being brought onto the pitch in order to balance the order. In the meantime, Shreyash, he was making a run off the right. Ganpat. But Rawat, he is on the ball. That's another ball being floated in. The target was definitely Mevin Sean, who came up just as a substitute. They decided to do away with the part-time number 9 Schwavel and decided to introduce the permanent number 9 in the form of Mevin Sean Diaz. Sarun Al Bubak. Plays the ball forward again. That's there again back with Ashwal. And now you can see Dempo Sports Club. They're playing short passes, trying to come up on attack. Pratik Naik plays the ball to the right. That's another ball being floated in. Keeper somehow manages to keep it away of the danger area. It was Anas who was waiting there. Mevin, he came in place of Stanis Totang. So quite an aggressive substitution, I should say, because Stanis Totang, he plays as a left full back. And in his place, Mevin Sean Diaz, he's being brought on. We all know Mevin Sean Diaz, he is an out-and-out forward. And Shesh Gajan and Naik, he's being brought in place of Velanco. That's quite an interesting substitution, because Velanco was the man who brought Dempo Sports Club with that penalty. But perhaps the coach had some other plans, and he wanted to introduce some fresh legs into the game. Arjun there, plays the ball forward, free space in front. This can be a chance for Beat. A bit there in free space, takes on it. But goalkeeper Maidik, though the clearance wasn't proper, he managed to keep it out of the bar. Just look at that. It was a perfect delivery. It was finished off the scuffle. Another throw-in for the Dempo Sports Club side. Dempo looking quite agile, quite determined. Shreyash. This time he was let down by his poor first touch. It's back there with Pratik Naik. The ball being shriveled to the left flank. Now the forward ball being played in. This can be another chance. Throw in favor. Dempo SC. Asmon on the ball. Asmon. Play the ball back. Another attack of the center. You can see scuffle breaking off, and now it's a counter. Abid there taking over the ball. Abid still controlling it. Abid there. He's going up. Abid. Passes again back there with Rahul, who played it forward for Salgio Diaz. Again, the ball got deposited onto the feet of the Muthoot Football Academy players. It's another ball forward. Again, Dempo Sports Club. There was a tussle that broke out between Mevin Sean Diaz and another player. Another substitution on the cards. Yes, he's coming in. He will replace Naseef into the squad. So another defensive substitution of Muthoot Football Academy. Rahul tried to play it forward for Mevin Sean Diaz, and now another attack Utsal, who couldn't keep it long. Throwing down the line. It's back with Arnold. Arnold plays it forward for Shreyash. Got dispossessed of Abin. Abin plays it down the line. It's back there with Schwabel. Schwabel now, he has dropped a little deep after the introduction of Shreyash and Mevin Sean. Mevin. Murphy, he was present. Got robbed of his possession at the edge of the box. In the fourth quarter. And it's Muthoot Football Academy who are at the driver's seat in the game. Pratik Naik Plays that in. It's Mervyn Sean Diaz who is making that run. Isn't successful in the case. Now the corner. Arnold, they are getting ready over the ball. Arnold. That's the ball being played in. Another throw in. It's another ball being played forward. This can be another chance. But collected by the keeper straight. It's Anas who has collected that ball quite comfortably. Now another counter. Throwing down the line. Again, that's been collected. Throwing again. Tamim there with the throw. Swavel. Swavel there. Keeping over the ball. Cramps it in. You can see Dempo players playing short passes. Pratik. That's another ball being played up. Arnold. Mervyn Sean Diaz from the right. He tries to sniff it in. Wasn't successful in the case. Another freak. That's a long ball being played up. Back there with the players. Another counter. Off the line. Velanco. A beat. He's holding over the ball. So as I was talking about Velanco, from the time he's being taken off the pitch, there had been deplorable affair in the game being dripped down at the center for the Dempo Sporting Club side. See a beat there, receiving medical treatment. Here's the number 9 of the side. Already he has scored many goals for this team. It will be interesting to see when the coach introduces Fable K, because he's the man who is one of the top scorers for this side in this RFD. Definitely on him we need to have a look at. Back pass to Sergio Diaz. Siren Al-Bubak. That's again back there. Rahul switches the game to the center. Siren. Plays it for Swavel. Swavel there. Plays that one in. Again, it's being collected by Pratik. Pratik on the ball. Pratik looking for options. present in the form of Arnold, who has received the ball now. Again, it's Mervyn Sean Diaz, turning and twisting at the right. Mervyn Sean Diaz penetrating in. He sniffs it in. But for whom it was? Sergio Diaz. He will take full throttle but will still not get it. There's the ball back there with Ansil. Ansil plays the ball forward. Another header. Swavel. There's the ball back. Another counter. That's a through ball being played forward. Goalkeeper again comes out to clear away the ball to safety. There was a tussle between the players, for which both of them had got a little bit of injury on the feet. If you look at the current scenario, Muthoot Football Academy, they have made a very strong comeback here. And from here, it will be only for them up to rise. Another free kick. Chobin. Back there with the keeper, Nas. Nas there plays the ball long. Back to the center. Another attack off the right. Arnold plays it for Pratik Naik. Back with Rahul. It's another forward ball being played up. Again being collected by the keeper. Muthoot Football Academy on the counter. This can be another chance. He's still holding over the ball. Harshal was present. Or not. That's another counter off the left. Another attack. Can he finish? Still chances there. That's a ball being played in again. Cleared out on the last occasion. Back there with Pratik Naik. Played it back with Siren Al-Bubak. Rahul. It's again back there. Samad. Samad on the ball. Played it for Bean. Bean turning and twisting. Bean still on the ball. Lost the ball in the way. It was a very scuffly challenge on a Bean that yielded them the ball. In there with the free kick. That will be a right-footed in-swinging free kick. That will be launched inside the 6-yard box. But this time it was a very poor shot. There was too much power onto that ball. And it had lacked the precision and direction. We're slowly approaching the 70th minute in the game. Another ball being played back. Tamim clears it away. Attack from the center. Pratik Naik. Murphy there, place the ball in. This can be a chance. Oh, it was perhaps one of the easiest chances in the game for Shreyas. But he completely ruined that one. The entire defense of Muthoot Football Academy, it was split open by that through pass that was being played in. It was a very good cross at the back of the defense. And only a nap on that from Shreyas could have yielded Dempo Sporting Club the second goal in the game. In the meantime, counter. Abin on the ball. Abin there, turning and twisting. Couldn't get the proper man in. Pratik. Or not? Swavel. Attack from the left of Dempo. Let's again back with the keeper. Dempo team. They completely got struck themselves in a loop. Now the counter off the center. Rahul. A nod on the ball. It's back again with Murphy. Another substitution on the cards. Another opportunity. Pratik there. Switches the game to the center. Salkio Diaz, the top scorer of this Dempo side. Yet again lost the ball there at the right. And this is the story. The ball there is back with Pratik. Dempo has put in Aryan in place of Swavel. So another Goa Pro League player being introduced into their side. Can that yield any result for them? Only time will tell. And that's a drinks break into the game. Dempo Sports Club again trailing in the second drinks break as well. Interestingly, in the first drinks break as well, Dempo Sports Club, they were trailing by a goal. Now what will happen? The coach needs to strategize something that will help the team in making a grand comeback. Definitely over the past few seconds, if you have seen the game, it was quite a 50-50 affair. Just a defensive lapse from this Dempo side yielded Muthoot Football Academy the second goal of the game. And now from here, they need to make a strong comeback to make it at least 2-2. Anas still now had a solid game under the bar. They got bitten for once. Dempo Sports Club, they're throwing off all their cards onto the pitch in order to gain that goal in. But unfortunately for them, things are looking quite dismantling in their favor. Sanun Al-Bubak. Another forward ball, another attack off the center. Again, there was too much pressure on that throw. Another throw in. It's again out of the play. That's again played back. Back there. With Shears. Shears on the ball. Another attack off the right. Another chance. That ended up in vain. Another long ball being played. Header comes in. Lost it again in the way. Goal kick. Al Nassr on the ball. The ball being cleared back. Once again cleared out on the last moment. Another header. That's a ball being played in. Headed out at the last moment. Arnold. Another ball being played up. This can be another chance. Anish, he was present. Can see Asman. Asman plays it to the center. Anish. Another attack for Dempo Sports Club side. That's a through ball being played forward for Mervyn Chantiers, who couldn't find a way out till the center. Now the back pass being played up. And now it's again Abin who is coming up there with the ball. Abin there, turning and twisting. Abin plays the ball in. Abin still controlling it. Shot came in. But before that, referee's whistle had already gone. Again up there and there. Headed up. Again it was back with Pratik. Anish got intercepted. Pratik there with a crucial interception. But this will not help you actually, because you need to score a goal. That's ball being back there. Over the line. Attack there from the left. That's the ball being played up. Shot from distance. It snapped up the way. Just look at that. It was a perfect shot by Arnold. It went up high and wide. That's another forward ball. Played it back. Another long ball forward. You can see a little bit of Scuffley and Scappy came in the center. That's a throw-in in favor of Muthoot Football Academy. Arnold played it back, but he was mispassed, and now Ashraf there. Ashraf, he is coming up. Can that be back with Shreyansh? Shreyansh Kachanat Naik played it to the left. Well, another attack. Pratik, he was present. Back pass down the line. And now it's another counter for Muthoot Football Academy team. Players a bit on the ball. Ashal, he couldn't go in. Back with Jishnu. He's quite off color in today's match. Not too much touches from him, but definitely his team is winning. That's the most important, the crucial thing in a game like this. Let's see the players. Another corner. Yes, there. The second half substitute. He will take it. Quite a good set piece taker. Yes, we have seen some of his good set pieces. That's a ball being played up. That's another ball. Arnold. Played it back. Another square pass. Down the center. Pratik. Another counter off the center by the Dempo Sports Club side. That's a forward ball being played up. Back there with the keeper again. Another attack off the left. You see Arjun there. He was trying to make over a run. Just back there with Rahul. Rahul. Scups it for Siren. Siren. Another forward ball. Just look at the number of passes Dempo Sports Club. They need to play more and more such passes at the center in order to gain control over the midfield. That was a flying header. That clears away the ball. Still dangerous lurking with Asman on the ball. Asman. That defense of the Muthoot Football Academy is leaving dangerously down here. Sadan Al-Bubak. Sadan, they are coming up. Sadan. It's a long ball forward. Again being intercepted at back there by Rahul. Another long ball forward. That's been collected at the end. It was Shesh who crumbled in order to get over the ball. Asman. Back with Siren. Siren Al-Bubak, the captain of the side. Back with Afjal. Another through ball forward. This can be another chance. Can he convert? Mevin Sean Diaz. Played it back. Again, the ball is back there with Mevin Sean. That's been collected by the keeper at the end. Another long ball being played. Abin. Abin on the ball. Abin. Abin on the ball. Abin with the shot. Collected by the keeper. Back with Pratik. Pratik. Asmon. Siren Al-Bubak. Attack there from the left flank again. Enough number of blue jerseys being deployed. That's again being cleared out at the last moment. Last minute substitution. We are seeing Amal. He's coming up. Another ball up there. Keep it there. Collects it comfortably. Regulation time play already being played on. Muthoot Football Academy, they have taken up Arjun. They have a long league coming up in front of them in the form of KPL. 5 minutes of additional time to be played on here in the second half. Another throw-in. That's again played up. Back there with Abin. Abin there, switching and scuffing. Bless the ball in. Collected by the keeper on the last occasion. Siren. Siren on the ball. Siren. Siren. Plays it forward. Now the attack of the left flank. It's Arnold who is coming up. Siren there. Went away from the target. Again up there. That's a through ball being played. Free space. He takes on it. And that's the goal number 3 being scored for Muthoot Football Academy. They have sealed the game in their favor with that goal. 2 substitute players. They combined with each other. And that yielded the goal for them. Just look at that. It was a perfect throw that came in. And from there, a perfect scuffle made it in. Febble K scores another goal for the side. It was a combinatorial play between Alfaz K and Febble that yielded Muthoot Football Academy the 3-1 lead. Febble K, 3rd goal for him in the tournament. And he had already proved himself as a super sub over the entire stretch of the tournament. And now, the game is out of the hands of the Dempo Sports Club side. They played so well over the past few moments. But if you look at the current scenario, it's out of their favor. That's another throw-in. Siren Al-Bubak. That's another forward ball. Again, it could be another chance. Back with Samant. Afzal. Muthoot Football Academy. Looking over the game. So it's a special Ram Navami gift to all the fans in Kerala. There is something to rejoice for the land of the Ayappa temple, for the land of the Padmanabha temple, the land from where the Cholas, the Salunkes, all of them rose to the glory. Such is the spirit of Kerala. Such is the spirit where the God-owned country draws its spirit to play better and better football every day. Last few seconds left. And it's almost up there for wraps for the Muthoot FC side. The headlines tomorrow in the paper will definitely read that on the Mahashtami of the Navratri, it's Muthoot Football Academy who has given a special Ashtami gift to the fans. And again, another chance. Can they pull one at least back? Dempo Sports Club, they're trying their level best. But unfortunately, and the ball, oh, Pebble Cake, Pleasant side. Again, Siren Al-Bubak rose rock solid down there, and with it, it's curtains to the game at the full time. The scoreline stands. It's Muthoot Football Academy 3, Dempo Sports Club 1. It was an exciting match to follow in this Kerala-Goa derby. And Mohammad Anasi was being shown the yellow card towards the later stages of the game because of too much amount of time wasting. But that doesn't matter. The thing that matters the most down here is the full 3 points. And with it, Muthoot Football Academy, now they rose up the table down there. If we look at the current standings, after the current scenario, these are some of the highlights that we will be seeing, and after that we will be discussing about the table as well. This was some of the balls that were being... The match had been too physical between the center. It was a long ball that went up in veins. Actually, Dempo Sports Club, they have lost many easy chances from where the match slowly but steadily slipped off their hands. And this is some of the opportunities from where Dempo could have done better. Again and again, you can see the players. They're getting themselves involved, but not getting enough opportunities. This was the easy chance that was being missed by Afzal. And again, Dempo, they also rose to the occasions many a times. It was Maven Sean Diaz who tried to keep it properly. And after that, Obin, he combined well, took a long range which was collected easily by the keeper. Obin had been a constant threat off the left. Those minuses and those crosses, and this was the goal from where Febble made it 3-1 in their favor. Just look at that goal. It was a perfect goal in the favor. If I look at the ball possession, it's 51% for Muthoot Football Academy compared to 49% for the Dempo Sports Club. Also Dempo, they had 8 shots on target compared to 11 for the Muthoot Football Academy. Even chances 14-12, tackles 9-11, corners Dempo has got more. This is the only position where Dempo is leading. But apart from it, in most of the cases, it had been a dull spot for them. The full-time scoreline down now. It's Muthoot Football Academy 3, Dempo Sports Club 1. Thank you for watching the match. Hope you have enjoyed the match today. We'll be back soon with another match with another day. Till then, stay tuned with us. Thank you.